Flights out of PDX were canceled this morning because of a snowstorm in Denver. The winter storm forced the airport in Denver to cancel 535 flights, and two of Colorado's largest school districts also canceled classes today. That area is under a winter storm warning until 6 tonight. Now, we just checked with PDX. It looks like the flights later today are on time, but you should double check before you head to the airport if you are headed to Denver. So, man, that's a bummer for that part of the country. And I thought here, I was kind of bummed out that, we're not seeing those spring temperatures yet, but it could be worse. I
think this picture says it all.
Yes.
Look at that's a picnic table. This picture sent into us news@KOIN.com from Lori, and she said, yeah, it looks, you should normally be able to see well across the city today, and you just can't.
Right.
That picnic table should be well used, and, well, it's being taken over by the snow. And this is another vantage point from our office looking across Denver. You can't really see across because, it's just snowing all over the area. In fact, take a look at these temperatures. That's Salty's on the Columbia right now, but let's take a look at the temperatures right now in Denver. In the teens, 19 degrees and 17 degrees there at the high school and 16 degrees there at Steck Elementary School. And a live look back here in the northwest, 49 degrees at the Tullavana Inn there in Cannon Beach. A lot of people soaking up what they can of the beach, and it's the beach here in Oregon. So what you can plan for as you go through the rest of your Tuesday, in general, we're talking about temperatures in the 50s, some isolated sprinkles now. I think we're going to see increasing amounts of filtered sun as we go through the afternoon. Can't rule out an isolated sprinkle between now and about 5 o'clock, but in general, we should see a little bit more clearing this afternoon. Temperatures at this noon hour, anywhere from about 48 degrees here in downtown to 52 degrees for Eastmoreland and Gresham and Vancouver. Zooming out across the rest of the state, 52 at this hour for Tillamook as well as Newport, 48 for Bend, 56 for the Dalles, and 52 for Hood River. If you're heading out to the Portland Center stage tonight, taking in Clybourne Park at 7:30, bring a jacket along. Temperatures will be in the 50s. Can't rule out a sprinkle early on, but as I mentioned, clearing skies. We should briefly see those before tomorrow's rain does move in. In fact, taking a look at our satellite and radar, you can see mostly cloudy skies right now. I'm going to back this out a little bit. There's just a little bit of clearing right there that I think is going to move in later on this afternoon. Between now and then, maybe some light showers, and then this front here moves in as we go into Wednesday, and behind that, some cool showers for Wednesday night and Thursday. In fact, Raincast illustrates that clearing later on this afternoon. Between about 5 and 7 is when I expect it. And then that rain moves in as we go into Wednesday, probably sometime between about 10 and noon. Changes quickly over to showers for Wednesday afternoon and into Thursday. And then we just get mostly dry, actually, Thursday afternoon and into Friday. So some good news if you're trying to get some things done. It looks like later Thursday and Friday, as well as this afternoon, some good dry time outside. Now, out along the coast, some isolated showers. Otherwise, should see some sun breaks this afternoon. 54 degrees for Seaside, 56 for Newport, 61 this afternoon for Eugene, mostly cloudy, some late afternoon sun, 57 up towards Kelso. Tonight slows down into the 40s for all areas. Central and eastern Oregon, increasing clouds, especially the further north you go. Otherwise, it'll be breezy at times, especially out towards Burns and Baker City and north central Oregon. 61 this afternoon for Pendleton, 64 for the Dalles. 58 this afternoon for Cascade Lock. Some sprinkles possible, otherwise west winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. 42 this afternoon at Government Camp, and you guys have been seeing those high clouds thicken up as we go through the day. And here in the Portland metropolitan area, 58 degrees, mostly cloudy now, some late afternoon sun breaks. 57 for Beaverton as well as Hillsborough, 58 for Tigard. Zooming over to the east side, 59 Clackamas, Damascus, Milwaukee, and Oregon City, and 58 officially at the airport. And up to Columbia and Clark counties, 57, very popular number all the way for Salmon Creek, Battleground, Vancouver, St. John's, and Scappoose. Now, 7-day forecast turning wet as we go through our Wednesday. At this point, a few lingering showers on Thursday. But overall, a mainly dry afternoon and mostly dry as well on Friday. At this point, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Jenny, they don't look like washout days, but they look like cool, showery days. In fact, when I was on with Tim and Terry this morning over on KPAM, I said, it's one of those days that it looks cold enough that if it were December, I'd probably have snowflakes in the forecast. But since we're in April, it's just going to be cool and
so not
showery.
washouts, but not winters for sure.
Exactly. Definitely not.
In my book. All right.
Yes.
Thanks, Ryan.